Hope you had a great day, great Wednesday. I'm just here to do another story time. This time is going to be about the time I had the forbidden threesome. So let's get started. Now, it starts off with me actually being in a relationship. This relationship was very short-lived because, to be honest, she was more of a rebound than anything. And I'm just going to go ahead and say that I was an asshole in that situation. But with her, she was very flip-floppy. Like, she broke up with me about 3 times in the span of like a week and a half one time. And she just kept coming back for some reason. The first time she broke up with me, I pretty much, healed in about 2 hours flat. Like, I didn't care after 2 hours after that. So, but what I immediately did was I went to POF, not to go search and see if there was anybody, just see if I can get to another relationship or whatever. But just to see if she was back on there, because that's actually where we met each other. And lo and behold, she was online. So I'm like, okay, so yeah, that's the reason why she decided to break up with me, because she pretty much picked her horse out, which is fine. Because like I said, I didn't feel anything in that relationship. Now, to the actual story. I used to go over to her home. I was very cool with her mom, and I was extremely cool with her sister. I was 24, she was 22, and her sister was 20 years old. She didn't smoke weed at the time. At the time, of course, I was a huge pothead. I smoked weed quite often around that time, but her sister did as well. So I would go over to her place, hang out with her, and then out of nowhere, her sister would come over and be like, "Hey, I got some weed, I got some dro. Let's go, let's smoke." So we'll go outside and smoke and chill, and we'll talk. The f***ed up part about the whole situation was her sister was like a million times better looking. Like, I'm sorry. Like, she was like beyond leagues, like out of my league times like at least a 5, right? So I had no plans of even trying anything or whatever. We would smoke, and I would just have a bum ass time with her. Like, I would have way more fun with her and way more deeper conversations with her than the woman that I was dating at the time. And to speed this up, I remember I was smoking weed in my car one day, and I was just listening to, I think, that Beach House song. I forgot the name of the song. And then out of nowhere, I wound up getting a text from my then time girlfriend. She asked me randomly, would you ever like to do a threesome? I'm just like, huh? I'm like, you know what? This is a fucking trap. Like, she already broke over me like 3 times. She's just trying to find any reason to break over me now. So I was like, I don't know. That's exactly what I told her. I don't know. And the next text I remember getting, well, come over. What? What? Are you serious? Like, and at the time, I had no clue who though. I'm like, but who I'm having a threesome with? So as I'm driving, because I'm thinking on the other head, I'm like, wait a minute, who am I having a threesome with? I text her, threesome with who? And she says, oh, okay, oh shit. Okay, I'm not gonna say names, I'm gonna have to blurt it out. But I was like, I'm about to have a stroke on the road. But of course, I was not thinking with my head. I have poor situational awareness, so at the time, in hindsight, I'm like, I could have just been walking into a robbery. I could have been walking into anything. But just the idea that I'll be able to fuck this girl just put me in a zombie mode. And I'm just driving on cruise control. So when I made it to the house, I'm just like, I text her, so I'm like, I'm outside, and I'm just like looking around like, okay, like, is this really about to happen? What the fuck? And she was like, come on in. I went into the house. Her mom then was gone, and I walk into her room. These 2 butt-ass naked already, and I'm not saying any other details about that because I'm not trying to be kicked off the site. It's too much. That was the most unexpected shit on earth. I don't care how y'all feel about going on dates and meeting women and all this and that. There's no like unexpected bruh. Like, I'm like smoking weed, like, okay, I'm finna go into the house, play me some Fortnite. Back when it was like on season 2, no, we ain't doing it. It was season 2, back when it was cool. And go to sleep, get ready for work. Nope. Had a fucking threesome. Had a forbidden threesome because So I can say this: after the whole situation, I felt all types of emotions. One, I'm like, this is definitely that was a trap because she's gonna find a way to think that's a terrible reason to stay with me, and I understand that's completely true. I fucked your sister. There's no fucking way I'm not gonna try again. But what that line say? If I fuck her once, I'm gonna fuck her twice. You heard me right. I might fuck tonight. That's a true story. There's no way in hell I can actually be with you and not want to fuck your sister now. Because she was not only better looking, she was gagging this meat. But yeah, I felt all types of emotions. I felt happy. I felt bliss. I felt shame. I felt dirty. I felt everything except God and Jesus because that's not a good situation because that was technically illegal on their part. But that was the threesome that I goofed my way into. The aftermath of it was exactly what I thought. I knew it was a trap, and it became a trap because she went to go hang out, or my girlfriend at the time went to come and hang out with me. We, of course, watched movies. She don't smoke weed, but we watched movies. And around 11 o'clock p.m., she decided to go home and whatnot. About 2 hours later, that's like 1 a.m., I get a knock on my door. No text, nothing, because we don't have each other's number. I look at the peek hole. It's her sister. What the fuck? Like, what's going on? Like, what's going on here? Like, why are you here? Man, Colorado is a fucking movie. I swear to you, the moment you step into Colorado, it's like somebody has a camera on you and they got a script for you to just have to live. Because anywhere else it hasn't been like this. Right? She opened the door and said some of the most corniest shit. Like, it was on like a movie line. I forgot what she said. She said something along the lines of, it's just me and you. Like, talk normal, whatever, let's go. Let's do this shit. You in my house. Let's go. Oh my God. I tear that ass up. So it was like 3 to like 4 o'clock at the time where she was still in my fucking place. And that's when she started getting phone calls. And I'm thinking to myself, like, oh, you need to answer that phone because it's probably them actually where the fuck you're at. And I'm not really sure if your sister is like approving this or not. Like, she said nothing about you coming over and whatnot. And she tried to tell me, like, no, I ain't tell her. Like, I just came over. Like, oh, shit. She didn't answer her phone. It rang twice. And I'm like, I don't know why you didn't answer your phone. And this is the reason why I felt like it was still a trap. Because after that, I started getting calls. Like, wait a minute. What? Oh my gosh, she called me because she probably believes that she's with me right now. So I actually missed the call the first time. And then I wound up getting a Facebook call. And I decided to go ahead and pick it up. I don't know why, because I'm a dumbass at the time. She asked me the question I knew she was going to ask me. Hey, have you seen? Like I said before, she broke up with me 3 times already. I fucked her sister. I'm pretty much hooked on her sister because she has a dope personality, some dope pussy. And I was just like, there's no way that we can be in a sustainable relationship. And me being the sweet, honest guy I am, I said yes. I could have lied and said no. I could have said anything else, but I said, yeah, she's here. And she paused. And I'm thinking to myself, like, why are you quiet? And I'm like, hello? And she was just like, y'all fucking each other. I'm like, no, we just smoking a blunt. Like, we were just smoking a blunt. Dude, we just fucked each other like a week ago. Did she fuck you? I'm just like, yeah. And she hung up the phone on me. And when she hung up on me, she wound up calling her sister again. Her sister decided to pick up the phone and said she was on her way because she already knew that I told her. And she went on with her way. Next thing you know, I get a wall of texts telling me how much of a piece of shit I am. Like I said, it was a fucking trap all along. But thank God I had no feelings at that point. And she told me she didn't want to see me anymore. She was disgusted by me. How dare I fuck her sister behind her back? It's just like, dude, what the fuck you thought was going to happen? Even though we all did it together, like, it was inevitable that we were going to fuck each other separately. And that's literally what happened. And she put that against me. She was like, I don't want to see you anymore. You can leave us alone, blah, blah, this and that. She apparently got her sister to block me too, or her mom blocked me. Like, it was just like, it was weird. I was just like, okay, that was a weird little period in my life that I just wanted to share. So the takeaway to this story is don't go dating sites because every single one of us are bottom of the barrel if you go to it. Throw me some time, don't need to reach your heart, don't want to read your mind. Sorry, you won't read minds, it's lost and it's hard to find. Oh, I got trust issues, yeah, trust is a must. It's just a cautionary tale that crushed my heart into dust. When you see a pretty